systems. In this section, we're going to discuss mixed organizational systems, a structure that combines elements from different project management approaches, such as the functional, pure project, and matrix structures. This hybrid system is designed to take advantage of the strengths of these various structures, while trying to minimize their weaknesses. A mixed organizational system is often used when an organization needs flexibility and efficiency across multiple projects but does not want to commit fully to one specific approach. In this lecture, we will break down what a mixed system is, how it works, and when it is most effective. What is a mixed organizational system? A mixed organizational system blends features from different organizational structures. This means that elements from functional, pure project, and matrix structures are combined to create a system that is flexible and adaptable, depending on the specific needs of the organization or project. In a mixed system, different projects or departments may operate under different organizational structures, or a single project may use a combination of structures to optimize its workflow. The goal of this hybrid approach is to allow organizations to benefit from the specialization of the functional structure, the focus of the pure project structure, and the resource-sharing flexibility of the matrix system. Key features of a mixed organizational system. Combination of structures. A mixed system might use a functional structure for some departments and a project-based structure for others. For example, an organization may have functional departments like finance or HR operating under a traditional functional structure, while project teams like product development or marketing operate with a project-based or matrix structure. This flexibility allows the organization to tailor its approach depending on the project's needs. Example. Let's consider a company like Procter & Gamble, P&G. They might have functional departments for HR, finance, and IT, while their product development teams work in a project-based or matrix structure, where cross-functional teams from R&D, marketing, and finance come together to develop a new product. The organization adapts based on the function or project. Lesson. A mixed organizational system allows an organization to combine the best aspects of different structures, providing flexibility and adaptability. Different functions or projects may have different needs, and a mixed system offers the versatility to adjust accordingly. Flexibility across projects. One of the advantages of a mixed system is the ability to adapt to the needs of different projects. Some projects may require the specialized expertise of functional departments, while others may need the full attention of project teams, and the mixed system allows for this flexibility. Example. Consider BMW developing a new car model. The engineering department may use a functional structure to manage ongoing projects and daily operations. However, for a specific project like designing a new electric vehicle, BMW might use a project-based or matrix structure to focus all necessary resources and expertise on this one project. The flexibility allows the company to manage both its ongoing operations and specialized projects effectively. Lesson. The flexibility of the mixed system ensures that an organization can apply the most suitable structure to different projects based on their size, complexity, and scope. Resource allocation efficiency. The mixed system allows organizations to allocate resources more efficiently by combining functional expertise with project-based collaboration. Functional departments can provide specialized resources to project teams when needed, while project teams focus on their specific goals and timelines. Example. If General Electric, GE, is working on an energy infrastructure project, it may use a functional structure in departments like procurement and finance, while the actual project team, consisting of engineers and construction workers, may work under a project-based structure. The functional departments provide resources and expertise, but the project team is dedicated to achieving project-specific goals. Lesson: resource efficiency is a key advantage of mixed systems. By combining functional and project structures, organizations can make better use of their resources, ensuring that they are allocated where needed while still maintaining ongoing operations. Improved coordination across different areas. A mixed system encourages coordination between functional and project managers. While the functional managers handle departmental resources, the project manager oversees the execution of the project, ensuring that both areas collaborate effectively to meet the overall goals of the organization. Example: at Samsung, the functional managers in departments like marketing, design, and finance work with the project managers in the mobile phone development project. The functional managers ensure their departments are aligned with the project's needs, while the project manager coordinates the cross-functional efforts, ensuring that all departments work toward delivering the project on time. Lesson: a mixed system encourages better coordination across different areas of the organization. By aligning the goals of both functional and project teams, the system ensures smoother execution and improved communication. Advantages of mixed organizational systems. Now that we've explored the concept of mixed organizational systems, it's important to focus on the advantages of this approach. As we've discussed, a mixed system combines elements from different organizational structures, such as the functional, pure project, and matrix systems. The goal is to take advantage of the strengths of each structure, while minimizing their weaknesses. In this section, we'll look at the key advantages of using a mixed organizational system. By understanding these advantages, you'll be able to recognize when this type of system is the best choice for a project or an organization. We'll also use real-world examples to help make these benefits clearer. 1. Flexibility and adaptability. One of the primary advantages of a mixed organizational system is its flexibility. Since this system combines different organizational structures, it allows the organization to adapt to changing needs. The flexibility comes from being able to apply the right structure to different projects or departments, depending on their size, complexity, and requirements. In a mixed system, different projects or teams can be organized under functional management, project-based, or even matrix structures, depending on what's most suitable. This adaptability is useful when an organization has a variety of projects, each with different needs. Example: let's consider a company like Tesla that works on various car models and energy products. For ongoing production of vehicles, Tesla might use a functional structure to maintain operations in engineering or production departments. However, for a new electric truck model, Tesla might choose to use a project-based structure to keep the team focused on that particular product. Meanwhile, a research and development project for a new energy product might use a matrix structure, where experts from engineering, finance, and marketing work together. Lesson: the flexibility of the mixed system allows the organization to adapt to the specific needs of each project, ensuring that the right approach is used for the right situation. 2. Maximizes strengths of different structures. Another key advantage of a mixed organizational system is that it maximizes the strengths of different organizational structures. By combining features of functional, project-based, and matrix systems, a mixed system can capitalize on the benefits of each. Functional systems provide specialized expertise in each department. Project-based structures allow for dedication and focus on specific projects. Matrix systems promote resource sharing and collaboration across departments. By blending these approaches, an organization can create a structure that brings out the best qualities of each. Example. At General Electric, GE, a mixed organizational system might combine the functional expertise of finance and manufacturing departments with the dedication of a project team for the development of a new gas turbine. By doing this, GE ensures that the project team has focused attention while still benefiting from the specialized knowledge in the finance and engineering departments. Lesson. By using a mixed system, organizations can leverage the specialization of functional departments, the focus of project teams, and the resource-sharing benefits of matrix organizations. This combination maximizes efficiency and effectiveness. 3. Better resource utilization. A mixed organizational system allows for better resource utilization by ensuring that resources, like people, equipment, and capital, are used in the most effective way possible. This is achieved by blending the flexibility of a project-based approach with the efficiency of functional departments. In a mixed system, resources can be shared between projects and departments, avoiding duplication and improving overall efficiency. Example. Imagine Coca-Cola launching a new beverage line while continuing to manage its existing product lines. The company can use functional teams like marketing and supply chain for all product lines, while dedicating a specific team to the new beverage launch. At the same time, resources, such as research and development or sales teams, can be shared between the ongoing and new projects. This means the company can leverage resources across multiple projects, ensuring they are used where most needed. Lesson. By sharing resources across different areas, a mixed system avoids duplication of efforts and makes it easier to allocate resources efficiently. This leads to cost savings and improved project delivery. 4. Improved coordination across departments. A mixed organizational system enhances coordination between departments by blending the strengths of both functional and project-based approaches. Functional departments can contribute their specialized expertise to projects, while project teams can stay focused on achieving the project's goals. This leads to better communication and more effective teamwork across different areas of the organization. Example. Consider Siemens, a company working on large infrastructure projects like building energy-efficient power plants. While the engineering department is responsible for the technical work, the finance department oversees budgeting and procurement. In a mixed organizational system, the project manager would coordinate between these departments to ensure they work together efficiently. This might mean getting financial approval for new equipment or ensuring that engineering teams get the resources they need for construction. Lesson. A mixed system fosters better coordination and communication between departments, ensuring that all teams work together efficiently toward the success of the project. 5. Enhanced decision-making and accountability. A mixed organizational system can improve decision-making and accountability because it allows managers to take advantage of both specialized departmental knowledge and project-specific focus. By blending functional expertise with dedicated project teams, decisions can be made based on the best available information, and accountability is clearer for both functional and project-related tasks. Example. At IBM, a consulting project might have a project manager who is focused on delivering a solution to a client, but the functional managers, such as the IT manager or HR manager, still oversee their respective teams' work. If a decision needs to be made regarding resource allocation, it can be made by both the project and functional managers, drawing on their respective areas of expertise. This ensures that decisions are well-informed and balanced. Lesson. A mixed system creates clear accountability by combining departmental expertise and project-focused leadership, which leads to better decision-making and a clearer chain of responsibility. The advantages of a mixed organizational system highlight the flexibility, resource efficiency, and improved collaboration that it offers. By combining elements of different organizational structures, it provides a tailored approach to managing projects that require both specialized knowledge and cross-department collaboration. As we've seen in examples like Tesla, General Electric, and IBM, the mixed system works best for organizations that need to balance routine operations with specialized, time-sensitive projects. In the next section, we will compare the mixed system with other organizational structures, such as the functional and matrix systems, to understand when the mixed approach is the most effective. To summarize, the advantages of a mixed organizational system are flexibility and adaptability, allowing organizations to apply the best structure for each project. Maximizing the strengths of different organizational systems to achieve greater efficiency and effectiveness. Better resource utilization by sharing resources across projects and departments. Improved coordination between functional and project teams, ensuring better communication and collaboration. Enhanced decision-making and accountability, with clear roles for both functional and project managers. These advantages make the mixed organizational system highly effective for complex organizations with diverse needs. In the next section, we'll compare the mixed system with the matrix and functional structures to see when each approach is the most suitable for different types of projects. Disadvantages of mixed organizational systems. Now that we've covered the advantages of a mixed organizational system, it's important to also consider the disadvantages. While this hybrid structure offers a lot of flexibility and efficiency, it also brings certain challenges that need to be managed carefully. In this section, we'll look at the key disadvantages of a mixed organizational system, using real-world examples to make these challenges clearer. Understanding these disadvantages will help you appreciate the potential difficulties and ensure that you're equipped to handle them if you ever work in or manage such a system. 1. Complexity in management. One of the major disadvantages of a mixed organizational system is that it can be complex to manage. Since the system combines different organizational structures, such as functional, project-based, and matrix, managing both the day-to-day operations and specialized projects can be challenging. This complexity often results from the need to balance different management styles and approaches. Example. Let's consider Siemens, a company involved in both large infrastructure projects and ongoing operations. In a mixed system, Siemens might have functional managers overseeing departments like engineering or finance, while project managers focus on specific projects like building a power plant. These two types of managers may have different approaches to handling resources, deadlines, and priorities, leading to confusion about who is responsible for what, and potentially causing delays. Lesson. The complexity in management arises because of the need to coordinate and balance multiple types of management styles and structures. In organizations using a mixed system, it is essential to have clear guidelines and effective communication to reduce confusion. 2. Role ambiguity. In a mixed organizational system, employees often face role ambiguity because they may have multiple managers overseeing different aspects of their work. Employees may struggle to understand which manager's instructions they should prioritize, especially if there is a conflict between the project managers and the functional manager's demands. Example. Imagine Apple is developing a new version of the iPhone. An engineer might report to both the project manager overseeing the iPhone development and the engineering manager for ongoing technical work. If the project manager asks the engineer to complete a task urgently for the project, but the engineering manager asks the same engineer to prioritize another ongoing task, the engineer may feel confused or torn between the two demands. Lesson: role ambiguity is a significant challenge in a mixed system. It's important to clarify roles and ensure that team members understand their responsibilities, deadlines, and the priorities of each manager. Without clear communication, role confusion can lead to frustration, reduced productivity, and mistakes. 3. Resource conflicts. Another challenge in a mixed system is the potential for resource conflicts. Since resources, such as employees, equipment, or funds, are often shared between different projects and departments, it can be difficult to decide which project or department should take priority, especially when resources are limited. This can lead to delays or disagreements over how to allocate resources. Example: let's look at Boeing, which might be working on multiple airplane models at once. If the engineering department is working on several projects, such as the Boeing 787 and Boeing 777, the project manager for each airplane may need the same resources, like engineers or testing facilities, at the same time. If both projects need these resources urgently, it can create conflict over how to allocate them fairly. Lesson: resource conflicts are common in mixed systems because of the shared resources. Effective communication and decision-making processes between project and functional managers are critical to resolve these conflicts. This is especially important when working on multiple projects with competing resource needs. 4. Increased risk of overburdening managers. In a mixed system, managers often have to juggle multiple responsibilities, overseeing functional departments and managing specific projects. This can lead to overburdening as they try to meet the demands of both the day-to-day operations and the needs of the project. This is especially true in large organizations with many projects running simultaneously. Example: at a company like General Electric, GE, the functional managers might have to manage ongoing operations in areas like finance or HR, while also supporting multiple projects at the same time. The project managers face similar pressure, trying to coordinate different departments while maintaining the progress of their specific projects. This increased workload can lead to stress, burnout, or even poor decision-making if not managed well. Lesson: role ambiguity is a significant challenge in a mixed system. It's important to clarify roles and ensure that team members understand their responsibilities, deadlines, and the priorities of each manager. Without clear communication, role confusion can lead to frustration. Lesson: with the complexity of managing multiple projects and departments, managers can easily become overwhelmed. To prevent burnout and maintain effective leadership, it is important to provide sufficient support, balance workloads, and potentially delegate responsibilities or resources where possible. 5. Challenges in decision-making. A mixed organizational system can also make decision-making more difficult. With multiple managers, project and functional, involved in decision-making, it can be time-consuming to reach a consensus. This shared authority can delay decisions, particularly when the managers have conflicting opinions or priorities. Example: in a company like BMW, if the project manager wants to fast-track the development of a new car model, but the production manager insists on spending more time to ensure quality control, the delay in decision-making might push the project timeline back. The project manager and the production manager must find a way to balance the competing demands of speed and quality, which could take time and delay progress. Lesson: the decision-making process can be slower and more complex in a mixed system. Managers need to work closely together to resolve differences and make timely decisions. Clear processes for conflict resolution and decision-making are essential to avoid delays and ensure the project stays on track. The disadvantages of the mixed organizational system highlight the challenges that come with combining different organizational structures. While this hybrid system offers flexibility, resource efficiency, and collaboration, it also brings complexity, role ambiguity, and the potential for resource conflicts and delayed decision-making. As we move forward in the lecture, we'll explore how these challenges can be managed and how the mixed organizational system compares to other structures like the matrix and functional systems. Understanding when to use a mixed system and how to manage its disadvantages is crucial for making the most of this approach. To summarize, the main disadvantages of the mixed organizational system are complexity in management, as different structures require different approaches and coordination. Role ambiguity, which can create confusion about reporting lines and responsibilities. Resource conflicts, especially when resources are shared between multiple projects and departments. Increased risk of overburdening managers, who may have to juggle multiple projects and responsibilities. Challenges in decision-making, as shared authority can lead to slower, more complicated decision processes. Despite these challenges, a mixed organizational system can still be highly effective if managed well. In the next part of the lecture, we will discuss how to mitigate these challenges and when the mixed system is the most appropriate choice. Key diagram, mixed organizational systems. In this section, we will examine a key diagram that illustrates the structure of a mixed organizational system. This diagram will help you better understand how different organizational components, such as functional departments, project teams, and resource allocation, come together in a hybrid approach. Understanding this diagram is essential because it allows you to visualize how a mixed system operates in practice, especially in complex organizations with multiple projects. As we go through the diagram, I'll explain the relationships between the different elements and how they contribute to the overall effectiveness of a mixed system. Let's break it down step by step. Diagram overview. The diagram we are looking at shows how a mixed organizational system combines the functional and project-based structures, as well as how resources and authority flow between departments and teams. Let's go through the key components of this diagram to understand the relationships better. 1. Functional departments. At the top of the diagram, you'll notice the functional departments. These are the core teams that specialize in specific areas, such as engineering, finance, marketing, or research and development, R&D. Each of these departments focuses on its own specialized tasks and provides ongoing support for the organization. Example. In an organization like Apple, the engineering department is responsible for developing the hardware and software for new products, while the marketing department focuses on promoting the product to consumers. These departments operate independently but are crucial to the overall success of the organization. Lesson. Functional departments provide specialized expertise in their respective fields and ensure that all technical and operational aspects of the organization are handled efficiently. 2. Project teams. Next, you'll see the project teams in the diagram. These teams are formed for specific projects, such as a new product launch, research initiative, or large-scale development project. Each project team includes members from various functional departments, and their main task is to work together toward achieving the goals of the project. Example: for a new iPhone release, a project team might include members from the engineering department, the design team, the marketing team, and the finance team. The project manager oversees this team, ensuring that all the departments work together to meet the project's objectives, such as developing the phone, marketing it, and ensuring it stays within budget. Lesson: project teams bring together expertise from multiple departments to focus on a single goal, allowing for specialized work while also keeping attention on the project's specific needs. 3. Shared resources. One of the key aspects of a mixed organizational system is the sharing of resources. Resources, such as personnel, equipment, and budget, are allocated based on the needs of both functional departments and project teams. Since resources are shared, the resource allocation process is an essential part of the system. Example: in the development of a new product, engineers may be assigned to work on both the ongoing development of new features for existing products and on a new product project. The functional managers allocate the engineers, but the project manager might request additional resources if a project becomes more time-sensitive or requires more focus. Lesson: resource sharing ensures that the right expertise is applied to both ongoing operations and specific projects. It also makes the system more flexible, as resources can be shifted between teams as needed. 4. Communication between functional managers and project managers. Another critical component of the mixed system is the relationship between functional managers and project managers. The diagram shows that both types of managers must coordinate closely to ensure the success of the project. While functional managers oversee ongoing departmental work, project managers focus on the specific goals of a project. Example: imagine NASA's Mars rover missions. The engineering manager would be responsible for maintaining the engineering team's ongoing work, while the project manager for the rover mission would need to ensure that the engineering team's resources and expertise are directed toward that specific project. The project manager might need to negotiate with the functional manager for additional engineers or technical experts if the project demands it. Lesson: the coordination between functional managers and project managers is essential to avoid confusion and ensure that resources are used efficiently. Both need to communicate effectively to balance the demands of ongoing operations and specific projects. 5. Flexibility in authority and decision-making. In a mixed system, authority is shared between functional managers and project managers. This allows both managers to have input in decision-making processes, but it can also create challenges. The project manager has authority over the project's specific goals and deadlines, while the functional manager oversees the allocation of departmental resources. Example: for a new smartphone development project, the project manager may need to make decisions related to the phone's features, timeline, and launch. However, the functional manager in the engineering department might have to approve decisions that involve technical resources, like additional engineers or new equipment. Lesson: this shared authority can lead to more balanced decision-making but also requires collaboration between managers to avoid conflicts and ensure that the project stays on track. Clear communication is key to resolving any potential disagreements over priorities. 6. Clear roles and responsibilities. Lastly, a mixed organizational system requires that both functional managers and project managers have clear roles and responsibilities to avoid confusion. The project manager focuses on achieving the project's objectives, while functional managers maintain departmental efficiency. Clear role definitions help ensure that everyone knows their responsibilities and which manager they report to for specific tasks. Example: for a project like developing a new energy-efficient appliance, the project manager is responsible for the timeline, project deliverables, and ensuring that all departments contribute to the product development. The functional managers, such as the manufacturing manager and finance manager, handle their team's specialized work, ensuring that resources are appropriately allocated to the project. Lesson: clearly defined roles are crucial to the success of a mixed system. When everyone knows their responsibilities, communication is clearer, and the project is more likely to stay on track. This diagram of the mixed organizational system highlights how different parts of an organization, such as functional departments, project teams, and resource allocation, work together to achieve a common goal. As we saw in Apple and NASA's Mars rover missions, combining the best elements of functional and project-based structures helps organizations adapt to different project needs, allocate resources efficiently, and promote collaboration across departments. In the next section, we will continue to explore real-world examples of mixed organizational systems in action, and discuss how organizations can balance the advantages and challenges of this hybrid approach. To summarize, this diagram illustrates how the mixed organizational system combines functional departments, project teams, and shared resources to work toward a common goal. The key elements of this structure: coordination, resource allocation, shared authority, and clear roles ensure that both the department's ongoing activities and specific projects are effectively managed. In the next section, we will explore how this system compares to other organizational structures, such as the matrix and functional models. When to use mixed organizational systems. Now that we've explored the structure and components of a mixed organizational system, it's important to understand when it is most effective to use this system. In this section, we will discuss the key situations where a mixed organizational system works best, and help you understand the types of projects or organizations that can benefit from this approach. A mixed system combines the strengths of functional and project-based structures, allowing organizations to adapt to different needs. It's particularly useful in complex projects that require a balance between specialized expertise and project focus. Let's break this down. 1. Complex projects with cross-functional needs. A mixed organizational system is ideal for complex projects that require input from various functional departments. These projects often involve a combination of technical expertise, marketing, finance, and more. When multiple departments need to collaborate but also maintain their specialized focus, the mixed system allows for efficient coordination while still leveraging departmental knowledge. Example: consider SpaceX developing a new rocket system. The project requires collaboration from engineering, for designing the rocket, finance, to manage the budget, marketing, to handle public relations and promotion, and logistics, for manufacturing and delivery. In this case, a mixed organizational system allows the company to integrate expertise from multiple departments while focusing the project team on achieving the rocket's specific design and operational goals. Lesson: if a project demands input from multiple departments, a mixed system provides the flexibility to integrate specialized expertise while maintaining focus on the project's goals. 2. Projects with multiple phases or ongoing development.
If a project has multiple phases or requires ongoing development, a mixed system is beneficial because it allows organizations to manage both long-term operations and specific projects.
Functional departments can handle the ongoing operations, while project teams focus on specific deliverables or product innovations.
Example: think of a company like Microsoft, which develops software products like Windows and Office. These products go through multiple development phases, and Microsoft needs to constantly update them. While the engineering department works on routine updates and new features for the existing products, a project team might focus on a major update or a new version of a product. This balance allows for ongoing work while also dedicating resources to innovative projects. Lesson: for projects that involve multiple phases or continuous development, a mixed system allows organizations to manage routine operations and specialized projects simultaneously without disruption. 3. Organizations with multiple projects and limited resources. A mixed organizational system works well for organizations that are managing multiple projects simultaneously, especially when resources, like personnel, budget, or equipment, are limited. This system allows for resource flexibility, where resources can be shared across projects depending on priority, and managers can adjust resource allocation as needs change. Example: imagine a company like Boeing, which is working on multiple aircraft models at once. It needs to allocate engineers, designers, and manufacturers across these projects, but these resources are finite. The mixed system allows Boeing to use engineers and designers for different projects based on demand, such as moving engineers from the 787 project to the 777 project when there is a higher need. Lesson: if an organization has multiple projects and limited resources, a mixed system ensures that resources are used efficiently, prioritizing the most critical projects without overburdening any team. 4. Need for specialized knowledge with focused teams. A mixed system is effective when there is a need to balance specialized knowledge with the need for focused project teams. In some projects, specialized expertise from different departments is needed, but the project also requires a dedicated team working closely together toward a shared objective. The project teams can draw upon the expertise of functional departments while maintaining their focus on achieving the specific project goals. Example: in NASA's Mars rover mission, engineers, scientists, and mission planners work together on the rover project. The engineering team provides specialized knowledge about hardware, while the scientists bring expertise in planetary research. A project team is formed to integrate this knowledge and focus on specific milestones for the mission, like launch, landing, and data collection. The mission is managed by a project manager, who ensures that the specialized knowledge from different departments is applied efficiently. Lesson: when a project needs specialized knowledge but also requires focused teamwork, a mixed organizational system allows for the best of both worlds: expertise from different functional areas and a dedicated project team working toward a single goal. 5. Dynamic and changing projects. A mixed organizational system is especially useful in dynamic or changing projects that evolve over time. These projects may require frequent adjustments in resources, priorities, and focus, and the mixed system allows for flexibility to adapt to these changes. With multiple managers, functional managers overseeing ongoing operations and project managers overseeing the specific project needs, decisions can be made quickly, and the system can adjust as the project evolves. Example: consider Apple's product development process. The company frequently updates existing products and introduces new ones, often with changing market demands. For example, if Apple decides to accelerate the release of a new iPhone model in response to a competitor's product launch,
the project team might need to shift resources from other projects, such as MacBook development, to focus on the iPhone launch. The mixed system allows Apple to shift resources easily and make the necessary adjustments. Lesson: when projects are dynamic and subject to frequent changes, a mixed system offers the flexibility to adapt quickly to new priorities and unexpected challenges. The mixed organizational system is effective for complex projects and organizations with multiple needs, as we've seen in examples like SpaceX, NASA's Mars rover mission, and Apple's product development. By combining elements of functional and project-based structures, this hybrid system provides flexibility, resource efficiency, and a balance of specialized expertise and project focus. In the next section, we'll continue exploring more examples of when to use this system and also compare it with other project management structures, such as the matrix and pure project structures, to understand the unique advantages of each approach. To summarize, a mixed organizational system is ideal for complex projects that require cross-functional collaboration, projects with multiple phases or ongoing development, organizations managing multiple projects with limited resources, projects that need both specialized knowledge and focused project teams, dynamic and changing projects that require flexibility and quick adaptation. By using a mixed system, organizations can leverage the strengths of both functional and project structures, ensuring that they can handle complexity while maintaining focus on key project goals. Let's now move on to compare the mixed system with other organizational structures to determine when each is most effective.